look, we're looking at Barack Obama, and we're watching this guy just cave to what he thinks is power. He's supposed to be the power. But African American women, and in particular Michelle Obama, did not instruct him properly on what a black man actually is. Instead, she made the mangina simp. She made the mangina simp that we have been dealing with. That same dude that just keeps popping up. The same dude that when this, I just saw this video with this Hispanic brother just pointing out the simple fact that African American women, when at restaurants, they are just horrible, horrible customers. He's not talking about the brother who's sitting next to him. That brother is generally polite. That's why brothers have a better reputation, because they're generally nice guys sitting next to basically a harpy. A screeching, loud-ass, belligerent, condescending, disrespectful, arrogant, deflecting, know-it-all harpy. Now, the reality is it makes that brother sitting next to that harpy look ridiculous as well. You brothers think that stuff don't stain you, but it does stain you. These guys, they're looking at you, they're like, you're not quite a man, because you're letting this woman treat the wait staff terribly. She's got a hand in the air talking about garçon, whatever. Whatever is some belligerent ridiculousness that a black woman conceives of. They come in 85 different directions. And the reality is that he said not all of them are like that, but it's just a lot of them. And it just makes for a horrible working environment. And he's saying he's not getting it from Asian women. He's not getting it from Asian men. He's not getting it from Hispanic men. He's not getting it from Hispanic women. He's not getting it from white men. He's not getting it from white women. He's not getting it from black men. He's just getting it from black women. Now, how hard is that for y'all to understand? And how hard is that for the simp to understand before he jumps up, because he sees that a Hispanic man is sitting up there trying to tell what he is saying? He wants to stand up and talk about slavery. Oh, well, you got to give them a slight pass because they were black women and they were slaves. As if black women were only slaves. Look, the reality is, brothers, is that you were slaves as well. But you don't use that as an excuse to act a complete fool. But I just wish the brothers who, every time a person of another ethnicity stands up and tries to help out and tell the truth, y'all don't sit up there and try and give these women an escape route. Because, see, you don't get an escape route. You don't get to act a fool and then just say slavery, or have some female or some simp stand up and say, well, maybe it's because of slavery. No. That is not your job. I'm just saying, look, simps, just stand down for 30 years. Because you had 30 years to simp out, and every time someone stood up and said, look, these women are terrible, you sat up there and said, well, they were slaves. And it didn't work. They only got worse. So just stand down. You had 30 years to let them get worse. So at this point, we've fixed a ridiculous amount in 2 years. Them women are starting to get quiet out there in the street because everybody is watching them. They watching them like animals in a zoo. That they want to see that dang giraffe start eating branches. That's what they're looking at black women to do. They want to see them act a complete fool. They want to see them throw feces. That's what they're looking for. And every time, I'm telling you, I go out into the street, I interact with them, and everybody notices. Everybody notices exactly where the argument starts and ends. And it always includes a black woman. They got to clean it up. But for Barack Obama, it just done got bad, man. I mean, they're talking about him, man. I mean, I tell you what. I mean, I'll just read you a few lines. I mean, here we got Jink on the Ed Show on MSNBC. He's wondering, is Obama going to fight back in 2011? And their answer is not a chance. Obama will not step up. He hasn't, he won't, he never will. Give it up, Jink. Obama never wanted to fight back. He is on their side. It's time to stop talking about Obama in terms of he's caving and realize he is not caving at all. He's just a Republican in disguise. That's why he turns on his own base and attacks them whenever they criticize him. Your optimism is admirable, but you're getting naive yourself now. Now, just hope by some miracle we can knock him out in the Democratic primaries in 2012 if you want to be optimistic. So, here you have it. This is what happens when you sit up there and you make silly speeches. I know black women thought that stuff was awesome, but they weren't listening to the brothers, to why the brothers was like, dude, that's weird. A real brother wouldn't do that. A real brother, Harold Washington, would not throw brothers under the bus like this. This is strange. This is something that we feared, basically like a simple mangina got into the presidency. That black built man, built by the strong, independent, sisterhood latent black woman. And so there we have it. We got Valerie Jarrett molded him, Michelle Obama molded him. Yeah, I'm putting it squarely on black women. Black women ran their mouths too much. 20 years ago, Scheherazade Ali said it herself, and black women, the whole black female population, is going to have to stick with it. You need to learn how to stop running your mouth, how to keep your mouth shut. But she said that Scheherazade Ali, that she knows black men better than they know themselves. Now, how ridiculously arrogant is that? They ain't around black men enough to know. They don't even know black men. If they knew black men, they would never make such a ridiculous statement. But even she said it herself. She is a black woman, a product of the United States of America. And that's why she made that grievous error. But anyway, we got this dude, he caves on in at every moment, just anytime he can cave, he'll cave, man. I couldn't imagine this brother on a football team. Linebacker, running back, quarterback, it wouldn't matter what position he played. That other team will be ready to go, and we'll just call them the Republican side. And then his side, where he is the leader of the team, first of all, he'll dog out the biggest, baddest dudes on the team who happen to be black and say that they suck, like he did in the speech. And then the next thing that he will do is he will just tell the whole rest of the team that they suck too, and he'll reprimand them. And then they call hike, and this fool will lay down. Yeah, lay down. That's Barack Obama. That is what he has shown us. But after that, on the next play again, he will get up and he will say to his team, oh no, we're going to run it this time. We're going to run it this time. Looking forward. I got plenty of fight in me. We're going to do this. We are going to do this. And they say, hike. He lay right down again. They blow the whistle. Everybody get back up in position. Guess what he's going to do? He's going to say, oh, heck no. We got him this time, guys. We got him. There is no way they're going to run past us. We are going to rush. We're going to win. And we're going to make all the touchdowns in the world. I'm telling you, I got this. Look forward to it. We're going to have this fight in 2012. We're going to have this fight. They say, hype. He lay right down. That's Barack Obama. And everybody sees it. It's just not me. I'll go ahead and read another one to you. Will Obama fight back in 2011? Easy. Hell no. Or how about this? Common ground. Laugh out loud at that. Where is FDR when you need him? Someone needs to primary Obama. I'm sick of his half-ass job the most powerful man on the planet, getting told what to do by half man, half turtle, half Mitch, half McNeil. Boo! I mean, these are not black people. These are just average, everyday citizens. They are just upset. So yeah, African American woman, seems you got a problem. Not me though. Not me. Not Soul and Black though. Not Soul and Black. And not a whole host of these brothers who've been sitting up there trying to warn y'all. Y'all done made a grievous error. And everybody know now. That's why I love the title of this video. This whole video series. Is Obama governing like a black woman? This opened a lot of minds out there. And the reason being is because they know it's true. Look, I'm telling y'all, a lot of folks done got vindicated because of this type of stuff. Tavis Smiley's one of them. Man, he had to just, cut ties with the Tom Joyner show. He was getting hate mail from black people because he was trying to warn black people like, dude, this dude is acting strange. He is not really, moving what he needs to move towards the black community, And y'all was so excited about the brother that you sent hate mail towards Tavis Smiley, threatened his life. So he was like, F it. I ain't messing around with that regressive black community right now. And he just kept doing this show and kept it moving. I know that brother's got like mad vindication right now because now everybody sees that Obama's just a little bit weak. Okay, a whole lot weak. And to Honorable Wise Nubian, of course I heard what you're saying, but at the same time, my brother, green cash moves and builds nations. Being pro-black is just not enough. And look, I'm not saying you're thinking this way, but to be what you're talking about, you have a bigger problem than I do. Your women, which is the African American woman, she is wearing hair weave and everything else in the world. She ain't trying to be black, and she ain't trying to move you forward as a black man. So it's real simple. All I'm saying is that brothers will get a hell of a lot farther in life if they figure out strategic ways to make that cash. And let's look at Usher for a moment. Let's look at the fact that he got the artist. He got Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber goes out there in the world and makes a whole bunch of money because white people love the Justin Bieber music. But the black man has positioned himself to be the owner of Justin Bieber. So basically, the black man has effectively bought his first white boy. So there you go. That's strategic. It happened before. Right there with Dr. Dre and Eminem. Dr. Dre bought his first white man. That's how it works. It's smarter, it's more strategic. That wealth goes to them brothers. And Justin Bieber is Canadian. Bam. Wasn't part of slavery whatsoever. So if you think about that, he is actually able to make pure money. Look, your points are solid. There is a lot of complicity going on. But you also got to look at that woman sitting next to you. She is very complicit with destroying you. So I feel that me and you are on the same page. Let's keep it moving. Look, a vast majority and a lot of these ethnicities, and that's why I'm angry at a lot of these guys who sitting up there bringing up, well, black women were slaves. Look, that Hispanic dude ain't the slave owner. The white people, in terms of white men in this country, were the slave owners. Half of white people didn't own slaves at all. That's called the North. The South were the big ass culprits. But when you're looking at the Minnesotans and the Wisconsins and the Wyomings and places like that, in Michigan, and you go straight up to Canada and everywhere else, look, those people didn't own slaves. And the same thing when it comes to Maine and Vermont and New York State. I mean, you have to have traveled through those places, which I did. And I saw, this is some stuff that you guys normally don't see. But, I saw all the Union and the statues and everything going over to New England. They live in the midst of that. And you'll see the same thing in a lot of parts of Wisconsin, too. They sacrifice a lot of them Norwegians from Wisconsin, into the Civil War to help free the slaves. Black men fought in the Civil War to free themselves. Sorry, black women, stop trying to revise history and, acting like you fought in the Civil War and, fighting in World War I was a mistake. That's crazy. If W.E.B. Du Bois didn't suggest that black men fight in World War I, it would have been harder in World War II. They were already giving brothers, including my grandfather, one bullet to fight with in World War II. What do you think it was going to be like in Vietnam? Maybe African American women should stand down when it comes to history, when it comes to what black men fought for. They fought all the way up until Martin Luther King took that bullet in the face. That was the signature brother who did the last and eventual death for all you black ass people. And from then on, black women have been just destroying everything. It's your thought processes. That stuff is upside down what you're thinking. You're complicit with the media. The media is complicit with the destruction and the branding of black men as evil entities. And you're complicit with that. And we know that. So we've sought better allies. And we found better allies. We get better treatment. I'm going to be honest with y'all. In restaurants, I get better treatment than the rest of you brothers. Because I don't have a harpy on my arm. Folks ain't going to treat you well because you got a harpy on your arm. You sitting up there, that harpy sitting up there attacking the wait staff or whoever's trying to help you. They're not going to help you much better because you got a harpy on your arm. They think they can holler or be annoying to people and that they're going to get better service. No, I get better service. My wife gets better service. Brothers like me get better service. Asian people get better service. Hispanic people get better service than you, brother. And you're not getting respected while you're sitting down at that table because you got some harpy on your arm. For you brothers who actually took the time out to get a quality woman, a woman of some type of stature who knows how to act in a restaurant, you're gonna get the respect that you deserve. But you brothers who sitting up there, man, y'all might as well give it up. And shoot, it don't matter anyway, because most of y'all thugs sitting up there with them with these women sitting up there acting a fool in the restaurant. But yeah, hey, look, that's y'all. All I know is that I'm moving forward. Guys like me are moving forward, and Tiger Woods is going to get a tax cut. And he did not sleep with one single African American woman. Now that's the day and time in which we live in. These black women think they could just penalize brothers for sleeping with the women that they want to sleep with. And I can tell you right now, brothers, do whatever the hell you want to do. Do whatever the hell you want to do. They can't stop you now, period. They can't stop Tiger. And Tiger had 16 white women, 14, 13, it don't matter. It was in the teens. And he's still gonna get that tax cut. Still gonna get that tax cut. And for all you sisters out there, well, Elon Woods, he had that money. Man, none of y'all know how much money she got because they didn't report it. But we do know she's going to get that tax cut. And we do know another thing. She's the mother of his kids. She deserves that tax cut. She going to get that tax cut. But most importantly, your ass ain't going to get that tax cut because you don't like smart brothers like Tiger Woods anyway. And yeah, I can call him smart because he still got his money. And you can't do nothing about it. And he's still going to get the tax cut. A ridiculous tax cut. And the same thing with Kobe Bryant. He going to get that ridiculous tax cut. And the same thing with Tay Diggs. He's going to get that ridiculous tax cut. And no penalty. Y'all ain't got the money to penalize. You ain't got the power to penalize. And it appears that your newly built simp, President Obama, doesn't have that power either because he can't find it within himself. He doesn't have the gravitas. Man, I'm glad that I will be able to infuse the gravitas into my son to make him into a super strong individual. It's wonderful. Well, anyway, this is Calvin. I'm out.